on. Okay, this meeting is being recorded. I am so excited, guys. So I wanted to hop on and basically talk to you guys tonight about how to get this $350 cash bonus, because who freaking loves that you can make $500 a month in this business by getting your 4-in-1 and then helping one other person get their 4-in-1. Do we love that? Can I get some twos if we just absolutely love that? I think that is so awesome that you not only get a bonus, so we get paid obviously from our customers, right? But what's amazing is that we get a bonus when we do our job. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but did you guys work at a 9 to 5 where they gave you a bonus for doing a good job for the day? Because I personally did not get that. Okay, and so I love that our company literally gives us a bonus, obviously, for doing what we're supposed to do. And then on top of that, they're like, you know what? $150 isn't enough. When you help someone else be successful, we're going to give you $350 for one person, you guys. That's one person. How freaking amazing is that? You know what I mean? Like $500 a month for helping yourself and helping someone else. How incredible. Exactly. Such a blessing. And I love so much that our company is just all about helping people doing the simple things, right? You're not just getting bonuses, for going out and getting a post to post. You're going out and getting bonuses for bringing people into this business to change their life with an extra income, the same way it has changed all of our lives. Okay. And I want to show you guys tonight, and this is actually something that I thought about before I got on this Zoom. I want you guys to take 1 second. I want you to tell me one thing that It Works has done for you since you joined this business. It doesn't have to be huge. Obviously, if you've been in this a while and you want to write something huge, that's awesome. But I really want you guys to write something that this business has done for you. Okay. It could be small, it could be big. It doesn't matter. Drop 1,000 things. I don't care. I'm just really excited to see all the things that the business has done for you guys since you've joined. Okay. That way everyone can see how incredible this business is. You know what I mean? Sorry guys, I'm still bringing in people. So I wanted to say also that I'm super excited because at the end of this Zoom, I'm going to have Kayli speak. She has been killing it. It is the 5th of the month, and the girl has brought in, I believe now it's 19 customers. It's basically 20. If it's not 20, it's going to be 20 before bed, okay? So we're just going to say 20 customers in freaking 5 days, which is just blowing me away. So I'm super excited to have her speak. But I just want to focus really quick on that $350 cash bonus. Can I get some threes in the chat if you've already gotten a $150 bonus for yourself? Can you please drop a 3 in the chat if you have personally gotten a $150 cash bonus? And I know so many of you already have, which is so, so exciting. I'm literally looking at so many girls that have already gotten it. So I'm so proud of you guys, first of all, for getting that. That's amazing. Obviously, you have the rest of the month to still get that for yourself, which is awesome. But what I want you to focus on for the rest of the month is not just yourself, but helping somebody else, okay? Because that's huge, right? Bringing somebody into this business and helping them see success is really how you move forward in this business. You can't move forward without others. And I kind of love that because that really shows the definition of what a team is, right? We cannot go alone. We actually have to bring other people, right? So I want you guys to focus for the rest of this month on really finding that one friend. And I'm going to tell you why that's important. Because at the end of the day, when you're in this business for life, you want to change as many lives as possible, right? And I'm here to tell you that for those of you that are like, I haven't gotten my friend yet, or Haley, I haven't gotten my four customers. How am I supposed to get my one friend? I'm here to tell you that friend is so easy to find. You're just not looking hard enough, okay? And I mean, you literally could ask any family or friends if they are looking for an extra income. And I guarantee, Cami always says this, and I think this is so powerful, that if you ask just one person a day for the next 30 days, you're guaranteed to find at least 5 people that need this opportunity. And I love that, right? And 3 of those people are going to sign up with you and literally within the month. So if you think about it, if you just ask one person a day, just one, right? Not even like 10, 50, just one, you are bound to have 3 new girls on your team, which is so amazing, right? Because obviously you're going to be able to help all those girls make an extra at least $150 in their first week, if not $500 in their first month, right? By the way that our system works. So what I want you to do tonight is literally just think about, and I know this is a super simple question, This isn't like extremely hard, right? I want you to honestly listen to me and think about whether you've been in this business for a day or you've been in this business for 5 years. I want you to think about who could use an extra income. Who do I know? Family, friends, anybody. I just saw a top leader sign up her mom last month, and her mom is already a Ruby making $500 a month, which is one of the ranks in our company. And her mom signed up 30 days ago, and she already went Ruby. How amazing is that? And she finally got her mom signed up after her being in the business for like 6 years. So that just goes to show you that she's still asking family. She's still asking friends. So like, there's no reason why, no matter how long you've been in this business, that you still can't ask those around you. You know what I mean? I guarantee, drop a one if you think right now, oh, is there someone that is looking for an extra income? Drop a one if you already think of somebody right off the top of your head, from Facebook, from friends, from family. You've seen people post about it. You already know somebody who A, complains about being broke, B, just says they need extra money, right? C, is just tired of living paycheck to paycheck. Like, it's always one of those options. Literally, all of you dropped a one. You all know somebody. So now my question is, what is the reason keeping you back from changing their life? You know what I mean? Like, what is truly the reason? Because if you're scared they're going to tell you no, okay, we get told no every day in the world. Literally in the world, we get told no, okay? I've gotten told no for signing up for stuff like in the past. Like, no, I'm sorry, you don't qualify for this. You know what I mean? Like, I got told no from jobs, from being hired. I literally get told no wherever I go. It doesn't matter, guys. I go to McDonald's and I want to order a McFlurry. No, I'm sorry, we don't have the Oreo today. What am I supposed to do? I can't do anything about that. You know, y'all are laughing at me, but that's definitely happened to me. I don't know about y'all, but their McFlurry machines are not always popping, okay? So just know that no matter what, you get told no, and you have to deal with it. That's life. You know what I mean? So that's what comes with this business, guys. That's what comes with any job. If you went and worked at Victoria's Secret and you were literally in the cashier position and you were offering the credit card to every person, your boss said you have to offer the credit card 3 times to every person before they finish at checkout. 3 times, right? Whether it's on the floor, behind the cash register, maybe behind the cash register, you have to offer it to them 3 times in a row. Are you sure you don't want to sign up? Yes. Okay, well, just so you know, you do get 15% off today. No, I'm not interested. Okay, well, if you ever are interested, no, I'm not interested. You know what I mean? I worked in retail. I had to ask somebody 3 times if they wanted the credit card. 3 times. You guys know how many times I got told no? It was painful how many times I got told no. You know what I mean? So no matter where you work, you wouldn't quit your job at Victoria's Secret because you needed the money, right? How many of you have stuck with a job just because you needed the money? Not because you wanted to be there, but because you needed the money. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna drop a me in the chat because I have definitely stayed with a job just because I needed the cash, not because I wanted to be there. You know what I mean? So please, 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 look at this job as such a freaking blessing, okay? Because you don't have to stay with this job. You get to stay with this job. You don't have to work this business. You get to work this business, okay? So you get to be told no, okay? You don't have to be told no. You get to be told no. And you know what? You also get to be told yes, okay? So if that's what you're worried about is a simple 2-letter word no, okay, no worries. It's really that easy, guys. It's no worries. It is nothing that you need to personally take offense to. Can I say that really quick? It's not a personal attack to you. When someone tells you no, it's not the end of the world. It's just a not right now. It's just a no, not right now. That doesn't mean no, I forever will never support you, Jess, ever. I'm never going to do it. Bye-bye. See you later. They didn't say that. They just said, oh, not right now. And then you're like, no, why? What? What are you talking about? They just got kids. She's just paying for her diapers this month. Why don't you offer her the business? You see what I'm saying? And if it's no to the business, what do you think you could offer? If someone tells you no, no, I can't pay for it. Who's going to answer this question? I'm like dying to know. Anybody? Nobody? Okay, well, me, I'd offer them to host a post, okay? I would offer them to host a post so they can at least be entered into my cash giveaway. That's like the last thing I would offer, okay? Host a post, yes, thank you. Host a post is definitely what I would offer because at least they can get entered into that, okay? So please go out and just ask as many people as you can if they've ever thought about doing this business with you. Okay. I actually have a message that I'm going to send to you guys. And it's actually really good. So I'll send it actually while Kayli's talking. And it's basically like what I've been sending, like friends and family who would be interested in the business. And I'm going to read it to you guys just so you know what it says. Obviously, all my new girls, you guys know this because we just started this month. But it basically says, hey, blank, and you insert their name. Hope you're having a great week so far. I know you probably get asked this a lot, but I feel like I'd be doing us both a disservice to not ask. I think you'd be so good at what I just started doing. And I would love to talk to you about it if you would be interested in hearing how to make some extra money on the side before the holidays. We're on social media anyway, so might as well get paid for it, right? And most importantly, make such a difference in others' lives as well as your own. Would it be cool if I sent you some more info / we chatted today? Okay. It is so simple, you guys. Literally just to send that to just 5-10 family members, and that right there, you've already talked to so many people. You know what I mean? So definitely don't count yourself out, and don't keep yourself, I just put in the chat for you guys, don't keep yourself, from blessing somebody else's life. You don't know what somebody's going through, right? You can be like, oh, well, I don't think my cousin can afford it because she couldn't even afford our concert tickets last week. Okay, but have you even asked? Have you asked? Maybe the reason she can't afford the concert tickets is because her job pays her crap, or she can't get hours because of whatever. You know what I mean? So at least ask. At least you know that you tried, okay? And like I said, if they say no, you offer them to host a post. It's not the end of the world. And going into that, I'm just going to go straight into host a post because, Kayli, I just feel like you of all people are just really going to speak volumes tonight. And I'm really excited for you to speak on that. And obviously conference too. So I just want you to kind of share a little bit of like basically how you were feeling last month. And you don't have to go into like details, you know what I mean? Just a rough thing of like how you were feeling about your business, you know what I mean? Because you've been in the business for, 9 months now. And I think it'd be so good for them to just obviously hear how you were feeling last month and how you're feeling this month. Okay.
Hi, you guys. So my name is Kayli and I am a diamond, soon to be double. But yeah, no, last month, honestly, okay, so at the beginning of the month, I really was feeling good about Host to Post. It wasn't really blowing up, but I was doing the things, I was enrolling, and that just made me feel good, I guess. But basically, okay, so after the 25th, volume rolls over, like everything just felt like it kind of got destroyed, So, I mean, Host to Post just really wasn't like, I didn't have a good mindset about it at all. It was just like something that I did every day because, it was in the task list. But honestly, like, I mean, I just didn't have a good mindset about it at all. And that's just what made everything like not work out with it. That's literally the only thing that you need with Host to Post. And of course, like getting them up. But yeah, it was terrible. Like, I don't know. I felt like I was just going in circles with my business for like almost 6 months. And so basically, are you wanting me just to go straight into what I'm doing now?
Yeah. Like I remember you texted me. What I love so much about Kayli is she was like, I'm going to turn it around. Like she didn't like where her business was going. And for those of you that don't know Host to Post, in case you're like brand new in your first day, Host to Post is just basically having someone post for you about a product, right? And you sign tons of customers from this. And it's funny because I've preached Host to Post in our team for so long because this is like the main way that I bring in customers and then also team members into our business. And so when Kayli was just telling me like, no, it doesn't really work out that well for me, I was like, what do you mean? Like, this is so great. You know what I mean? And she was like, I don't know. So I just kind of let her do her own thing. She was still doing it, obviously, but I literally knew that it would come for her eventually. And she would just have this light bulb moment, like, I need to do it because all the top leaders are doing it. So why should I not be doing it? And she came to me on the first and she was like, hey, I'm going for my 4-in-1. Do you want to tell this story? I'm gonna let you tell this story. She texted me and she was excited about her 4-in-1. So you tell the story. You go ahead.
Okay, so basically, I just had like 3 or 4 customers left on the first to finish my 4-in-1. And so I was like, okay, well, it expires today. It wasn't the first of Friday. Yeah, it expired that day. And so I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna go for it. Like I told Haley, I was like, okay, my goal is to just get like 3 customers today. I just need to finish my 4-in-1. And so basically, I mean, I started doing Host to Post. I'll get into this, but basically I mean, long story short, like I started being consistent with host posts and I enrolled 7 customers that day and finished 2 4-in-1s. And it's just like, these comments are going to be so distracting. But basically, yeah, I just kind of after conference just had a good mindset about it. Like obviously all the people who were talking to me and pouring into me at conference, they were doing host to post. Obviously, like they were triple diamonds and above, some doubles, like that's where I want to be like next month, so it's like obviously something needed to change. And it was definitely my mindset because I was doing host to post. It just was like getting 0 comments every time. But basically, so this is kind of what I did though. I know it's like a little bit different from some people. So I just want to say, like, do what works for you. Like, obviously, like, listen, but do what works for you because you know what works best. But basically, like, before the first, I got up a giveaway post on my page. And I don't know if anyone else relates, but I used to post it like literally a million times a day. It would get like 2 comments. So a couple of months ago, I actually just started doing it like 2-3 times a month and it would get like 100 plus comments. So I did a giveaway post on my page and it got like 100 comments. Every single person, like I know there's like a feeling where you're like, oh, I want to give them a product post. Their page looks good. So I just want to give them a product post. But I didn't do that. I gave every single person a giveaway post. And the new giveaway post, I don't know if you can put it in the chat, Haley, but it's freaking insane. It's so good. Every single like post on that gets comments, like literally 20 plus comments. I have so many with 300 comments. And so basically I got 30 to 40 giveaway hosted posts up in like a day and a half, like 2 days. And then basically what I did, every single person got a gummies hosted post. So I'm just kind of doing that and repeating it. So right now I have a whole bunch of giveaway posts to like go through. And so every single person gets a gummies hosted post. And then once it starts to slow down again, I'll do it again, like repeat basically. And like I have so many new people on my page. I've literally grown like I think 200 or 300 followers, or not followers, friends on my Facebook just in like like a week, basically a week. So it's honestly super, super insane. Let me look here. So yeah, then I just restart and do the same exact thing. But I do want to say, like, if you don't have a good mindset about doing host to post, it's not going to work like at all. Like literally, I was getting up 20 host to post during the summer. Literally, I was trying to do it. It was working for everyone. Every single one would get 0 comments. And it was terrible. Like I was not happy about doing my business every day. Like it was just something that I was dreading to do. So if you feel like that about your business, it's just not going to explode or do anything because you're not excited to go do it. Like every single morning I wake up now, I'm like, oh, my phone is blown up. I get to help all these people. Like my hosted posts are already up for the day and it's like 10 in the morning. And so it's just like really about like going with intention and just believing in yourself too, like confidence. Me and Haley talk about that all the time, just having confidence in yourself and even like in your hosted posts, like just know that they're going to blow up.
I'm going to stop you really quick, Kayli.
Yeah.
You can finish your thought in just a second. I just wanted to say that I love so much that you decided you were going to have a good attitude and a good mindset. And then it just happened. You know what I mean? Because like you said, you were spinning your wheels with your business for months and just doing the same thing. You were getting 20 host posts up a day and there was getting no comments. And I remember us talking and I was like, are you like excited about it? You were like, yeah, I'm excited. I'm doing the work. And it's so funny because I always tell you guys, I always tell my team, it's either mindset or you're just not doing the work. Either you're not excited and you don't love your business and you need to put yourself in a space where you do love your business. Get back to what makes you excited, right? Paying off that car, helping your mom, like whatever it may be, get whatever gets you excited to work, get in that space and then go work, right? And what I love so much, and I'm going to have you touch on this, I'm basically like, and you don't have to get into details about this moment, but like your breaking point, like after conference when you were just like, I'm going to come back and turn it around. You know what I mean? So hold that thought for me and we'll talk about that next. But I just think it's so amazing that like you had such like a negative like twist on host to post and you were just like, yeah, I'm doing it to do it. And now you're just like, it's just coming to you because you have so much faith in it. You know what I mean? And you already know that when you get, you know what I love, guys? She texted me today and she was like, every giveaway host post I get gets hundreds of comments. And she just says that. She literally puts it out there. So, of course, if you're thinking that way and you're acting that way and you're putting the energy towards that, don't you think like God is just automatically gonna bless you and be like, here you go, here's a host of posts with hundreds of comments. Like he's gonna do that for you because you believe it's gonna happen. It's the people that have the faith and belief in this company, in this business, and put the work behind it. That's the people that are successful and freaking getting like 20 customers in 5 days. So you can talk a little bit about that, like a little bit of a breaking point, because I feel like it comes to that decision, you know what I mean, to do it.
Yeah, okay. So I mean, there was multiple breaking points, I feel like. So whenever I was at conference, like volume rolls over on the 25th, I thought like I was about to hit this huge goal. Like I had worked my butt off all of September. Like I thought that's exactly what I had to do to like promote, maintain all this stuff. I just thought I had to work my butt off. And the 25th rolled around, we were actually at Nay's house, which is an ambassador diamond. If you don't know who that is, which is already freaking insane. Like all of the girls in there are like triple diamonds, but basically like volume rolled around. I looked and I just cried. Thankfully Lindsay was there and she just like, we walked outside, she talked me through it. And it's just like, I never want to feel that way again. Like, I don't know really how to like explain it. It was just like terrible, like especially crying in an ambassador's house. Like no one wants to do that. It was really embarrassing. But yeah, so basically that happened. I mean, there's also like another breaking point, which is kind of funny. Like we were all out eating too. And like we were eating at a pretty expensive restaurant. I got a fettuccine Alfredo and the bill was literally almost $40. And I almost cried. I literally went on $16 like the rest of the trip after that. And it was just like, okay, something has to change. Like after that happened, it's like, okay, this is me, because I should have way more than $16 with like my work ethic that I know I have. And basically like when the first came around, like I think I actually told Cassie, Cassie texts on here. I was like, I'm tired of my crap and I'm just gonna do it. And like that's when I enrolled 7 customers. Like I haven't like, okay, this is actually funny too. The next day I didn't enroll anything, but usually I would beat myself up about that. And so I didn't beat myself up at all. Like I knew like the day prior, like God has me. And then the next day, like I haven't enrolled less than 3 customers a day. And so honestly, it's just like, it comes down to mindset and just like deciding that you're going to do it, because every single day you decide to do your business. If you decide one day not to do it and you're not going to be consistent, like there's no point in doing it at all, honestly. So basically it just comes down to the decision. You're the only person who can hold yourself accountable at the end of the day. It's just you with your phone. So it's really just what you do with that, because what we do is so simple. And I mean, it's so easy too. Like you just have to like do the things, be consistent, and have a good mindset too. So basically that's all I have.
I love that you make it so simple, Kayli. Like I'm obsessed with that about you, because ever since you've joined, you've never been like, this business is so complicated. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's not, And I think what I love so much is just realizing, being in the business for 3 years, I still have to remind myself that like, oh, this is what we do. We post, message, and follow. It's really that simple. And once you add self-development in there, like seriously, guys, whatever you love to do it. Kayli, I love that you've been trying new things. Like I watch you read a book and you share that book on your stories. You shared your devotional, I think it was this morning, and I like swiped up because I loved it and I love to read it, because I have the same book, but like I don't think I'm on even where you're at yet, or like, I don't know, or maybe I passed it, but it was a good reminder. Like I was like, oh my God, I love this. Like, so it's just good to always see, like, first of all, part of you on your stories, because you're always showing up, you're always consistent. It's not just doing host to post behind the scenes, you're always showing up. And then secondly, I also love that you've taken the time to self-develop, right? And to show others you're not going to get anywhere if you don't have God on your side. Like, you literally have to be open and willing to work side by side with him, and just realizing to have that faith. Like, I love that about you, because you even told me, you were like, I felt like for so long I just like wasn't talking to God. And I just love that so much, that you actually worked through that, because I feel like so many people will be like, I'll just do it on my own. And that's so the hard way. As long as you just have the faith and you put the work behind it, like, what is it not to be blessed? You know what I mean? Like, all the work will be blessed. And so I wanted to say, first of all, that my biggest thing about Host to Post is that it's seriously like, it's not always something you want to do every day, right? It's really not. Like, I just have to throw that out there, because I feel like the first thing that people think when they think Host to Post is like, oh my God, it's easy, 10 up a day. But it's kind of like I said, I think I said it on the Power Hour today. I was like, oh my God, yesterday I was like pulling teeth to get up my 10. Like, it was so hard. And I don't know why. I was sending out the messages, right? I had a good attitude, and I was like, what the heck? And then now today I have 15 up, and it's 9 o'clock at night, and I'm definitely going to have 20. Like, sometimes one day is just like a little bit more difficult than another, but as long as you keep that faith and you keep going and you keep working, obviously that's just going to come easy to you. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how you're getting the bigger customers, okay? Because I love that you're not just selling the gummies. Like, you're literally getting people set up with the best products. So obviously we know you do gummy sales posts, right? They post about the gummies, their friends comment. Let's say I comment, right? Obviously you're going to be like, hey, I sent you a friend request to send you all the info. My friend Jess posted for me. You sent a friend request, and then I accept it, and you send me the info on the gummies. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. And you're like, perfect. Here's the pricing for the gummies. Here's some pictures. And then I say, oh my God, yes, that sounds great. I definitely want to do the 4-a-day gummies. What would you say next?
Okay, so basically, like, it's honestly really simple. So, basically, so I say, like, let's do it. They give me their info. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot to ask, like, do you like coffee? Half the time, like, everybody likes coffee, you guys. So always offer the coffee. So of course they're like, yeah. I send them the info on the coffee. They're usually like, okay, yeah, I'll start with a month's supply. So after we do that, I'm like, okay, putting your order in right now. And then I upsell with the fat fighters, because obviously those are amazing. And I love the fat fighters. But basically, so then I upsell them the fat fighters. I don't think I've had one person say no to the fat fighters, like not one. And then basically, like after that, I don't know if y'all have it. I think one of y'all on here does, like either you or Cassie. But I send a long upsell script. So it has like 6 different products on it. And then usually they just choose one of them. And then I like send them the review page. And that's really it. Like, there's nothing like crazy to it. I basically just found out what works for me. Like, I literally just, I love the coffee. So I offer them the coffee. And that's something that I wanted to say too. Like, when I first joined, I didn't use the products at all. I didn't really start using them consistently until June or July. And I feel like that's why I was having so much trouble like signing customers, is because I didn't believe in the products like at all. Like, I had no faith in them. I was just trying to sell them. And so after I started using the products, like obviously the gummies are amazing too. And I started seeing like my own results, like the cleanse. I love the cleanse. Like, you just kind of develop, like, the products are amazing and everybody's going to want it. And so they do. So basically that's all I do for upselling. Half the time they want more than one product, because let's be real, 2-a-day gummies and they're wanting to lose 100 pounds. Like, that doesn't really mix. So you want to get them on the best products.
I love that. And it's so true about being consistent with the products, because you don't have to try every product. Y'all, I haven't even tried every product. The stretch mark cream, I don't know if anybody loves that product, but I don't have a stretch mark on me. Obviously, someday kids in the future may need that, right? But right now, I don't need that, because I don't have any stretch marks. And there's so many other products, like people will be like, well, I have really long lashes, so I can't use the lash serum. Like, how would I recommend that to someone? And I'm always like, guys, just like give them the info. If they want longer lashes, you don't have to personally see results with every single product. We have results in literally the entire boards app. There's result pictures for you to use. So I love that you send results with all the pricing. I love that, so that you can show like, hey, these are recent customer results, or hey, these are some text results. I love that because you always want to show people that the products work. And you stand behind the products because you've seen one work for you. So you know that if one works for you, obviously the whole company is health and wellness products that are completely plant-based. So obviously they're gonna work. You know what I mean? Um, Never had coffee in my life, but still preach it to people. Quincy, I love that. Yeah, literally, guys, there's so many that I don't use. I've sold the stretch mark cream like 7 times, never used it once. Okay. And that's not because like, oh, like I sell stuff all the time and I don't know if it works. Like, no, I've seen girls get results. I just send their results. I'm like, yes, I don't use it, but here it is. Here's some results. And then they'll always ask you, like, oh, well, like, if you tried this product, you could easily be like Kayli said, you can be like, no, but I love the coffee, or no, but I love the skinny tea or the gummies or the fat fighters. Find a product that works for you. And what I love so much about this company is we just decided to give 3 of our top selling products in your kit when you get started. So use those products, right? Use them for yourself. And if your friend comes over and is like, oh my God, what is that coffee? You'd be like, you want me to make you a cup? I'll make you some. Like, make some for them. You know what I mean? Let them try it because they're going to fall in love with it just like we have, you know? So I love that being a product of the product is huge. So there's 5 minutes left on this. I want you to quickly touch on conference because conference is coming around again in February. Our conference is usually in a huge arena with confetti and all the things. And it's like a 3-day conference and it's usually a big deal. And we fill up a freaking football stadium, okay, or whatever kind of stadium that is. And it's a big, big arena and it's completely full. Now it's in like top leaders' apartments, right? Or homes. And so my question is like, why do you think the girls should go to conference? You know, because the conference ticket right now is $199 to go and it's virtual. You can watch it from your home. Or, as I've said multiple times, you know, we're going to get a place in Florida. Why should girls buy that ticket and go in February? I think it's February is when it is. Yeah.
I mean, so basically like I know like most of y'all who are like, oh, I don't know if I want to go. Like, I don't know any of these people. Like, I didn't know any of like I had only met Haley like in the entire company. So I was like, I don't know. This is kind of like nerve-wracking. It's scary, like being around every person like I don't know who they are. And we're about to like go to their house. So it's like, you know. But no, so basically, like, I mean, it's just I don't know how to explain it. Like it really like you don't know it's happening until you leave and then you realize like, whoa, that was like really life-changing. Like we went to Nay's apartment, like, gosh, like she has such a nice apartment, you guys. She's an ambassador diamond. Like, who knows how much she makes in a month? Okay, like let's be real, like so freaking crazy. And just being around like all these people who like care about you, like they don't know who I was, but I mean, here's a funny story. Like, I'm not 21. We went to a winery. They were trying to kick me out, and Nayar literally was getting up in that girl's face like there's no reason that she shouldn't be able to be here. And it's like she didn't know who I was, but she cared about me. And I think like that's how it felt like the entire time with everyone. And so basically, like, I mean, I'm just trying to think like being around all those people, like they're really successful. Like maybe they don't know exactly or not know, maybe they haven't hit like their like dream in the business. I don't know what's the word for it. Like they haven't finished getting to where they want to be. Yeah, I couldn't even think. So I mean, gosh, I can't even think.
No, that's so true. I love that you said that because we asked everybody there, like all the
Yeah.
girls, like obviously Nay had a house at one point and then she was like, yeah, I'm in this townhome now and now I'm gonna get an even bigger house. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so inspiring. Like being around all those girls who just talk about their dreams. You know what I mean? And obviously some of them actually, you know, obviously like are at different points in their lives. Like that's what I love. Like some of them are moms, some of them are college students that are there that took off school to be there. Like it's just stuff like that. Like just knowing like everybody is so different, but yet so successful. And that just means that you can be successful too. And what I love that you said when you were just like, they're not where they want to be yet, but they're still like dreaming. It's so true. We asked everybody like, hey, are you where you want to be at in your business? Like even the top leaders, you know what I mean? At the top of the company. And everybody was like, no. Okay. But like, are you mad about it? No, because I'm chasing where I want to go. You're never going to be where you want to be at, but you can literally be better than the 1% that you were yesterday. And I think that's the striving point, is to constantly be going after that dream girl that you want to be. What does that dream girl look like? Does she have a house, right? Does she have a family? Does she have a 6-figure savings? Does she make $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month? Like, what do you want? Because then when you get her, you're going to want an even better version of her. You're going to be like, all right, I want to be the girl that gives back $10,000 a month to her church. I want to be the girl who goes and does mission trips in Africa, like all these things. And like being around girls who have actually done that, by the way, that give thousands back to their church or go on mission trips. Like, that is so inspiring, to be surrounded by girls who are so different, yet have no problem standing up for you, or have no problem having a heart to heart with you outside, or have no problem, meeting you at the airport trying to figure out where the heck you are. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we have no problem doing that because we just automatically are just a family. And that's what I love so much about this business, is the connections and the friendships, just like you said. So I'm so glad you touched on that. And Kayli, seriously, thank you so much. Can we all say thank you in the chat? I'm so, so grateful for you. You're a freaking amazing girl. And I'm so, so blessed to have you on my team. And I just cannot wait to watch you go double. I'm so excited because you're going to freaking do it. But seriously, thank you so much for making it simple, for reminding us that it really is just doing the things, and it's having a good mindset about it. That's all you do. And that was so refreshing to hear tonight. I guarantee every single person here on this Zoom took something away from this. And I'm so grateful that you were able to speak tonight. So let's go and let's get that freaking $350 cash bonuses, guys. Let's get the $150 cash bonuses. And more importantly, let's get the $3,500 Christmas cash bonus. Okay. I believe in every single one of you. Now it's time to believe in yourselves. I hope you guys have an amazing night, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Bye, guys.